And if their timer goes off, all they do is they blow poison cloud around where they're at. They're in no threat whatsoever in normal mode because it takes forever for them to explode. It's really no threat. As long as you're far away from it, they don't even have to be that far away. The effect's not that wide. Now, in Ultimate, it's a different story. Like everything in Ultimate, those enemies, when they die, they explode with instant death. So, try not to stand near them when they're about to explode. And their timer is like half a second. So they go, bing, done, and they explode. While the normal, it's like, bing, 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 bing. Oh, here's a new one. Gill Sharks. The final one. There's only, I think, a couple more monsters that we can see, but they are not on this level. They will be on the second or third floor. Wait, what am I doing? I forgot to take the teleporter, I think. I think I'm an idiot. I'm supposed to take this teleporter. It takes us... Wait, I already did this. I was not paying attention. Ugh, I'm stupid. I was talking, caught up talking. I didn't realize I did that. Let's see if we can feed. I forgot to feed the rest of my mag. Some soul atomizers are really good. Now, what Synchro does is, like, I finally looked it up. Synchro determines how much damage your Photon Blast does, which I have not had a chance to use because I have not let the enemies hit me as much. Let's see, this way. I have not let them hit me enough to fill that up all the way, but trust me, if I don't have to go back to town, we'll see it in the caves. At least once. At least once. Oh. This is a funny thing about the Nano Dragons. You can glitch them. They'll try to fly away sometimes, and they'll just keep going up and down, up and down. Uh-oh, he's trying to shoot me. Oh, that hurts. And he will target his allies. As you can see there, he hit his allies. I'm going to try and kill him before he gets away from that. Ah, that level 10 really helps. They're not knocking you down. If I was anything below that, these things would hit me and knock me on the ground. Look how helpful Resta is. I can heal myself without having to waste any motivates. That is very useful. I recommend, if you can, at least get Resta if you're a non-Android. That is so helpful. Androids early on do have a bit can have a bit harder time because they cannot heal themselves, like I said, without the use of monomates and the such. And the like, I should say. Let's go ahead and kill these guys. And kill that guy back there. There's a Nano Dragon back there. Go ahead and kill him. Die, stupid dragon. Everything needs to die. See, this is why Rangers have a lot easier time dealing with enemies, especially these right here. I can just pick them off, and I see some enemies coming up behind me. I don't have to worry about their paralysis or their poison. If I can just keep them away from me. Ah. What do they drop? Anything good? Antidote? Can't use that. Looks like Red Ring Rico, whatever her name is. Let us see. Evil sharks attack in obvious straight movement patterns. Don't get surrounded. Well, yeah, we've run into plenty of them right now. We know how to deal with them. They're not really much of a threat. It's only when they spawn in like in a room like this, when sometimes they'll spawn in a pair like 6, and they can be kind of a problem. You want to kind of guide them around the room. Otherwise, they'll gang up on you, and it hurts. Does not feel very good. Same old, take care of you. Now, these caves, I thought originally this was probably going to only take 4 videos. No. I thought maybe this LP wouldn't take more than 50, but it definitely is going to take more than 50, the rate I'm going. And these caves, man, I think I'm only halfway through the first cave, and I'm on the second video. So, that just tells you how long these freaking caves can be. That's why a lot of people didn't like them. And sometimes you get the dead ends. So, I actually have the strategy guide I could be looking at to find out what variant I'm at, but I don't feel like doing that. I think I'll just wing it. If I run into a dead end, I run into a dead end. Don't run at me. That attack they do is pretty worthless. It's pathetic. If you hit them once while they're charging at you, it interrupts them. And sometimes when they actually get to you, they don't even run it. Like, you could be standing right in front of them, as they start their charge, and something happens, they just glitch and they stop. They run like, not even like a millimeter. They start to run and then stop, and they look at you and they just let you beat them. It's really stupid. I don't really get it. Let's go back. Get rid of these stupid power sharks. Ow! Face. On my shoulder. That's really gotta hurt if you think about it. Those things got blades on their arms, and they just walk up and like slice half of your body, and your character's like, oh, it was nothing. I can take that. Must be some really powerful armor. That seems like it would hurt. And how the hell am I blocking it with my arm? Oh, look, here's the dead ends. Here's the devil. These right here are regenerators. They fully heal your HP, TP, and if you're an android, it fully restores your mines. So that can be very useful. There's not one in every map, but they do appear pretty frequently. At least one in every dungeon. Like, there will be at least one in every cave's run through, 1 through 3. So, keep that in mind. Sometimes they can be a pain in the butt, not worth getting to. They'll be behind some electric fences. Like I know in one variant of Caves 2, they'll be behind these laser fence that you have to find these switches that are all, you know, have landmines on them. Which really doesn't make sense. Why are they called landmines when they're floating in the air? It's really freaking bizarre. But hey, they call it whatever they want. More grass assassins. You can see their tribute down there is Altered Beast. I think that's what it's called. Can't remember. I want to say that's Altered. I don't really know what else that could stand for. I've always called it Altered Beast. They even say they're like altered something and their genetics is altered. I wonder if we'll actually find anything that, you know, says what happened down here and why all these guys are like that. Ooh, and here we go. This is a good item. This is a Tri-Grinder. And what it does is you saw my weapon here, it has a +2 to it. Tri-Grinders will increase it by 3. This is actually pretty rare. I'm not going to use it on this because I'll use it for a better weapon later on. I'm going to hold on to as many of those grinders as I can. The higher the number, the more damage your weapon does. Pretty simple. You can only use them on weapons. You cannot use them on armors or anything else. They're meant specifically for weapons. And every weapon has its limit. You can only grind it to so much. Certain rare weapons don't even have grind abilities. You can grind them on there. But there are very few that are like that. More. And now you can see here, we're no longer in the lava caves. We're now in deeper, or I don't really know if we went deeper or just a colder part of the mines. It's really weird. Makes me wonder, what were they mining down here anyways? I wonder if they were mining for what materials. I wonder if they maybe something leaked from under here and changed everything. I don't know, you got me. But we'll learn more as the game goes on. Ooh. Ah, my inventory is full. Let's see what we can get. Let's get rid of that. Oh, look, there is a red ring Rico. Puffly slimes tend to attack at close range. That's not good for rangers and forces. Be careful. Yes, we haven't run into them yet, but I've got a feeling we'll run into them now. I hate these enemies. I hate these enemies. I hate these enemies. They're so freaking annoying, and they take forever to kill. The worst part is, if you hit them, say, let's hit them with ice. He splits into 2. So do not attack them with ice. It is a very bad idea. They'll keep splitting. Very obnoxious, so just hit them with your basic attack. They'll keep... You can only hit them once till they go into their slime form, and then you gotta hit them again. Hit them again. Come on. Die already. This is why I hate you things. There's one. I hate these stupid... I'm not letting them attack. Well, their attacks include they'll shoot these little blue bouncy balls at you. Like fireballs, I guess, or water balls or something. Oh man, another one. And another one is they have a tail. You just can't see it. They'll stick it underground and it'll pop up where you're at and hit you. Sometimes they won't freaking get out of the ground and you have to wait forever for them to get their lazy asses up. Stop following me. God, I hate these stupid things. My friend always said it looks like they have sunglasses on. They got like some red shades or something. Oh, this is gonna take forever. Stupid. You're taking up my video time, you stupid poful slimes. How do you say that? Pofilly slimes? Whatever. They're freaking obnoxious. That takes care of them. And they only give you a measly 10 experience. Decent way. Let's feed our mag again. Feed him some more antidotes. And antiparalysis. Trying to get our dexterity up. I'm trying to make a well-rounded mag because I really want to, you know, boost all my stats as best I can. I'm not focusing too much on one stat, but I am going to try and focus on dexterity over everything. But I would like to boost my MST stat just a bit so it'd make it easier learning techniques. Ooh, pretty. Look at his little... Now, I was watching a video once from H.C. Bailey, and he was doing a Dragon Quest, and he made a good point. How is there water in this cave like this? Where doesn't there have to be somewhere, like, where is it coming from? I don't really understand. This is a closed-off spot. There's... I don't really understand it, but, you know, it's video game logic. Whatever. Makes no sense. Oh, look at there. It's a laser fence. It's blocked. We gotta go around. Let's see the techniques. Oh, yep, I got all the simple attacks now. Do not have anti or reverser. Now, Rangers cannot use reverser, which is a revive spell. That is force only, and that is something they changed into this version. Basically made forces seem more distinct. Instead of, you know, Rangers could use guns and magic. They weren't as, you know, potent at it, but they could use every spell. So they said, you know, let's make them a little bit more discernible. Let's make it so they can only mages can use certain spells instead of everybody. Look how slow these things try to come up to you. Every difficulty upgrade, the enemies move faster and hit harder, of course. Like, when you go from normal mode to hard mode, they move a lot faster. I don't even recommend doing hard mode until... Even if you've beaten the game on the first time, if you're not at least 25, I wouldn't recommend even doing hard mode. I'm not going to be going into hard mode, but I will show ultimate... some enemies in ultimate mode and the changes of the scenery with one of my higher characters, of course. Oh god. Here's a little trick to ping spikes. Ow! If you open up your menu... Let's see if there... Nope, no more in here. If you open up any menu, start, what have you, and walk past them, your character won't stop to be like, oh, I gotta look at the mine and walk slowly. No, if you pull it up, you'll completely bypass them. Let's see if there's some in here. Nope, that's an old trick from the Dreamcast version. They never fixed that. It's really weird. Ooh, another message. Ah, what the... Why do you gotta spawn right in front of me? That's a jerk move. Go away. Oh, I'm really excited for Phantasy Star Online, too. It looks like they kept a lot of things that made Phantasy Star 1... or Phantasy Star Online a lot of fun, and they took some elements from Phantasy Star Universe, which I didn't hate, but it just wasn't Phantasy Star to me. I know that Pioneer 1 had some strange aspects to it. In the data that I produced, the consumption rate was much higher than the population. Perhaps there was a lot of non-registered citizens on board. Why? What was their purpose? I don't know. Stowaways, I don't know how stowaways got on. I mean, it's supposed to be futuristic, right? How the hell? Slack management, no security. You have no one to blame but yourself. But where did you come from? We killed all your homies. Stupid bugs. It makes me wonder, what the hell were bugs doing in a volcano? Like, those type of bugs? It doesn't make any sense. Wouldn't you think an insect would rather, like, this damp? This makes sense, him being in this damp cave. Why the hell are they upstairs in the lava? That doesn't seem like that would mix too well. Ooh, look, a rainbow.